60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John.
I'm Nancy.
And we are J&N
J&N
Travels. Well,
Travels.
thanks for joining us for another episode of Offbeat Travel News in under
Yeah.
35 minutes. It's our weekly live that discusses news items that you don't usually see in mainstream travel news reporting. So it's just something that we find interesting or cutesy, and but you don't usually see it spread all over the internet. So that is today's show. Now we come on we're doing next week on Thursday instead of Wednesday because of the place we volunteer right here, Park Theater. We're working a gig there. So we'll be on next Thursday at 12:15. That's 15 minutes past noon on August 15th, 1 week from today. And this Sunday, please tune in on August 11th. At 3 p.m., notice the time, 3 p.m., not 4 p.m., for our live we do our games on that one Sunday. And we also have our first part of the show is Tanisha time, who is
a little changes in schedule.
Right.
We always have to, arrange stuff.
Always seem to be juggling something.
Yeah, juggling, that's the word. Yep.
I don't think next week, either next week or the week after. We did book a 2-week trip on the MSC Meraviglia. We thought it might be an interesting episode to take the whole 35 minutes.
Yeah, talk about
30 minutes to talk about it and tell you what we're doing to prep for it. It might help some of you out who drive to port or are taking this particular ship or this particular port, which we're leaving out of, I think it's technically Brooklyn, New York, I think.
New York, yeah.
So tune in for that. Look for the thumbnails for that. That will be coming up soon. We just had one of our podcasts, which seem to be getting more popular, come out. Our podcasts now are all audio per your request. People thought they enjoy them more when they're cleaning the house or taking a walk or jogging or stuff like that. They're in the car. Yeah. I listen to podcasts when I'm in the car. So these are now all audio. And we had a new one just come out last weekend. What else do we have come out? With anything else coming out? This Friday, I think we're doing a test track might be coming out on Friday. And last week was a couple weeks ago, we had the Cali River raft, which was very popular.
That was interesting experience.
We got marooned on that. Yeah. It broke down, and the process of trying to unload the people, was kind of fun seeing behind the scenes on that. Yeah. So that's our housekeeping, Nance, and we'll go into our show now with our news item. So our first news item looks like a Disney ship, Nance, doesn't it? New cruise ship will have Tony Stark Iron Man inspired suite. So Tony Stark is the alter ego of Iron Man, as you know, the inventor of the Iron Man suit. And Disney has gone big with Marvel. There's a lot of stuff on the ship now for Marvel. Well, one of the newest is they have a suite that's designed to look like Tony Stark.
Oh, really?
A suite he would probably get. So Disney Cruise Line's new ship, the Disney Destination, debuts next year. It will have a Tony Stark inspired suite located in one of his ship's funnels. It's built right in the funnel, I guess. The suite will be located in the ship's forward funnel in true Iron Man style. It will be a 2,000 square foot in size and will honor Iron Man's mighty legacy with a luxurious take on the sleek industrial designs of Tony Stark. He's a billionaire, if you don't remember from the movies. It will have.
I like the Iron Man
menus.
movies. I know it was Robert Downey Jr. was
Right.
the actor, and I really enjoy the Iron Man movies. I love the Spider-Man movies, but I did like the
Those are
Iron
probably
Man
my
movies.
two favorites too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will have a 2-story window, and
Oh.
the suite will hold up to 8 guests. It will have a full kitchen.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure why you need a full kitchen on a cruise ship, but it will
Hey.
have a full kitchen and
Hey.
a private suite elevator. So it goes right into the room.
Private suite elevator? Nice.
That's a big thing. I hate
Well,
those
that-
elevators on cruise
yeah.
ships. Guests staying in the suite will receive a premium level of dedicated service that comes with all concierge level staterooms.
Wow.
This includes access to the concierge lounge and private sun deck. The lounge will
Nice.
be outfitted with art pieces that celebrate the Avengers. This suite won't be the only Marvel themed experience in the Disney. So they're doing a lot of. They're going to have candy shops and ice cream places and everything themed after different characters, which is cool. I love Marvel. So
I do too. I love Spider-Man. I would be excited if they did a Spider-Man one.
yeah, I
really
agree with
would,
you.
because
I'm sure
that's my favorite.
I'm sure there's Spider-Mans in
That's
different
cool.
places, anyways. But I
Speaking of-
would love to get back on the Disney
Yeah.
cruise at some point.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right, and let's see. This is
My news
No,
story.
you're not there yet. So this is the actual suite. If you can see,
Oh,
I want to take a look at it. See, so there's looks like 2 levels, so 2, doesn't it?
that's beautiful.
It stairs going up.
I like the fact that it has a private
I
balcony.
think that might be the elevator shaft there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they don't show the balcony in here. Pretty
No.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and story number 2, Nance.
Well, this is one of my favorite rides in Universal Studios. The ET Adventure in Universal Studios in Florida gets new ride system improvements and new entrance arc. It has been reported that the new ride system improvements were done on ET Adventure during its recent refurbishment. It has also been given a brand new entrance arch, and painted scenery is being added around the surrounding buildings to separate from the new DreamWorks land close by. Massive changes have taken place at ET Adventure. The main entrance is gone, and guests are now being rerouted to their attraction through the pre-show room. The exit shop has closed, and the ride pre-show has been cut. I don't remember the ride pre-show. Do you?
I do not remember that.
No. I love the ride.
Unless they call them a pre-show. You remember when you go in, you'd give your name and they type it into
Yes,
it.
I do remember that, because then he says, "Hello,
Yeah,
Nancy."
that's right, at the end. So maybe maybe they're cutting that part out.
I don't know. That was cool that they
Save
did
time and
that.
money.
Yeah, I like that part.
Hey, Paul, thanks for
Hi,
coming
Paul.
in.
And I love
Hey,
the ET ride. I'm
Paul and Maxwell Spire, they're both driving right
Oh,
now.
wow. Be safe while you're driving. Thanks for tuning in. But I love ET, and I'm glad they didn't. That's a classic ride. They can't get rid of it.
It's funny. Most of the classic rides when we first went, Jaws, King Kong,
Oh,
the original
no,
King Kong, they're
yeah.
all gone.
Oh, God.
You know, this is one of the few. I think they just got rid of the Woody Woodpecker Family Roller Coaster, Curious George.
Yeah, I love Curious George.
All these things.
Woody Woodpecker Roller Coaster was okay, but Curious George, yeah, I love that. Huh. Well, I hope they still keep ET.
Whoa.
Oh,
My finger got a little heavy here. All right. So,
do you remember the movie?
You know, how long ago would that be?
Oh,
now?
gosh.
That's got to be a lot older, right?
It's a lot.
Hey, Adelia Yachts, thanks for coming in.
Hello.
She does great.
Yeah.
I always look at her videos.
Yeah.
Great artist.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the detail. I've been very impressed.
I wish I had that talent. That's awesome.
With the details on the humans, you know,
oh,
which is
that's
the hardest
awesome.
thing to do.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Okay, so we have the first of our 2 Rebuses. Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do 2 each show
well,
now.
That one I know. This one's easy.
Yep. All right. So there it is. Keep in the back of your brain. Throw the answer out. We'll give the answer
I like
when we bring it up
ones.
again in 2 stories from now. All right. The next story number 3. This is a new feature that we have each week. Is Moron Travel? Question mark or not? Because some people might say it's not a moron, just a poor unfortunate person, right? So is a moron? Is it just a very unlucky person?
Poor
well, the story, unfortunate soul.
That's right. So this story, so this story is about a
this story is a gentleman ran to a train station in Amsterdam. He got
Okay.
on the train to Frankfurt. Okay, that was
Yeah.
his intent, to go to
Yeah.
Frankfurt,
Okay.
Germany.
Yeah.
Put his suitcase in storage and stepped off the train to have a smoke. Okay, you
Okay.
can probably see where this is going.
Yeah.
Immediately, the doors closed behind him, and his
Yeah.
possessions went to Frankfurt without him.
Oh,
The only thing he had on him was his passport, wallet, and phone, which were in his pocket. At least he had those three.
I
Those are probably the
know.
three
I was
most
just
important
thinking
things,
that's
right?
really good that he had
Especially
all
when you're
that
switching
on.
countries.
Yeah.
A couple of trains and a flight later, he was in Frankfurt waiting for a suitcase. So you get to the final
Oh, okay. So
destination,
you gotta
he's sitting
take a
there
flight.
waiting. Okay, finally this whole thing
Yeah.
would be over.
Yeah.
But they weren't on the train.
What?
No, because before it crossed over the border,
Yeah.
um,
Where'd they go?
okay, so he's waiting for suitcases. He spent a long day calling around. He finally found them in, let's see if I pronounce this right, Utrecht. It's Netherlands. It's in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
The Netherlands conductors had taken them off the train because they were there alone and taken them at Utrecht, which I thought was going to be closest destination, but it's not. Before it got into Germany, which I guess makes sense, right? You don't want to send something unidentified across the border.
Yeah, I guess, right. That's true. That's true.
So he then rented the car, drove 12 hours round trip to Frankfurt to Utrecht
my gosh.
and back to Frankfurt, and finally got all the stuff together.
That was an expensive smoke.
I was going to say, and they think cigarette prices are going up.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, Eric B, thanks
Hi,
for coming
Eric.
in. Never know when I see
know.
Eric what country he's
I know.
from.
I was just gonna say we don't know where Eric is. Not yet, anyway.
Or if he's just getting ready for the football season.
Nice to see you in, Eric. Hope all is well.
Okay. So that is the Moron Travel. I don't know, Moron or poor unfortunate.
I hope there's a lesson learned that cigarettes is bad for your health and your pocket.
That's right. Story number 4, Nance.
Oh gosh. Story number 4 is final Golden Girls theme cruise. Now, I'm a big Golden Girls fan, so I would have liked this. The final installment of Golden Girls Fans at Sea, which is a Golden Girls fan cruise out of Fort Lauderdale. The cruise is taking place aboard the luxurious Celebrity Reflection out of Fort Lauderdale on March 9th, 2025. The 6-night cruise is the 6th and final sailing for Golden Fans at Seas. Cruise stops at the ports of Grand Cayman, Cozumel, Mexico, and Bimini, Bahamas. Golden Fans at Sea is a celebration of all things Golden Girls. During the day, guests participate in trivia games, 80s dance parties, unique panels related to the show, Golden Girls themed pool parties, musical shows, karaoke, and character costumes contest. The cruise is a Golden Girls fan dream. Previous sailings have had over 1,000 guests participate in the Golden festivities. Special guests for the 2025 cruise includes Stan Zimmerman. He's the original writer of Golden Girls. Golden Gays, a Golden Girls drag tribute group, and more to be announced soon. The entertainers will host panels, bingos, Golden Girls musical shows, and more. Guests must book through goldenfansatsea.com. This is the only way to gain access to the special events and excursions. Pricing begins at $16.94, but the price covers open bar, meals, taxis, activities, Wi-Fi, and gratuities. So I guess it's a pretty decent deal.
These are interesting. Would you like to go on a group cruise of some kind? I'm not saying a specific one. They have a lot.
You mean a theme cruise?
Well,
you're
yeah,
talking, right?
Right.
Well,
you're right. It's called theme cruise.
Yeah, I would do Dolly Parton. I would do Golden Girls. I would do Friends. I would do Hallmark.
Well, see, it all depends.
I like all of them.
We've done stories on the Hallmark one that you mentioned. We've done stories on the Friends one. We've done it on. They're doing one for they're doing a rock and roll cruise next year that Sean is sponsoring.
Yeah.
For his group, and I think some of them are fun. Like I think this one is tailing off, and the reason I canceled it. This looks like the picture of the dress-a-lay contest, but that all the main actors are dead now.
They're all dead, which is a shame. It would have been nice to meet Betty White, and oh gosh, I can't think of the other's name.
Well, the reason that the reason the Love Boat one and the Hallmark one are very popular is because they have actually actors from the shows or the movies, right? And that's what people want to meet.
I know.
Anyone could put together themes, right? So I think that's why this is probably the last one.
Yeah.
But I do think, depending on who it was, what group it was, and if you're interacted, like the Lovable one that you had looked into was they actually have the dinner with people.
Yeah,
and,
that would be
and
cool.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
So you
I
actually
mean,
get to meet
if
them,
these
meet and
actresses
greets and
were
all
still
that stuff.
alive and you could have dinner with them, it would be really cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's a shame they're all passed away, but it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Hey, Munchie Channel, thank you very much for coming in.
Munchie.
Nice to see you. Okay, so thank you for that
I think I
story.
would like a Gilligan's Island one since I watched that a
So
lot
then
too.
they're all dead.
I know,
That'd be pretty tough.
They're all dead too, yeah.
And that's the original one. So that's the costume lookalikes there. And then that's the original.
Somebody
and Betty White, you said, was the last one to go.
Betty White, yeah. Somebody on our Carnival cruise when we sailed in October, they dressed up as the Golden Girls. Do you remember them?
Yeah,
yeah.
The whole group, right?
Yeah, the whole group did.
And they came in, and I don't know if they won it, but they were right at
They
the
were,
end.
yeah. They looked
job.
really good. They did a great job. Yeah, it was cool seeing it.
Okay, so we'll give the answer for the first Rebus of the day. If anyone wants to throw it into the chat. Anyone watching on replay, thank you for watching. And if you want to take a guess at this in the chat, I will take your word that you put the answer in before we give the answer. So do you have any idea what this is?
Well, it's 1 in a million.
1 in a million, correct.
I like that.
We have one more Rebus coming up. But
the Friends cruise would be fun because they're all alive except for Chandler, you know.
Yeah, but and I'm not guaranteed they're all going to go on.
Right, right. But just to meet, just to meet,
I think the first
Matt LeBlanc and.
Well, I think the first Friends cruise only had 2 or 3 of the characters, and the thing is, they're more up there, so you don't know if they'll really mingle with people.
Yeah,
you kind of want that, right? If you're going to pay the money to go on a cruise.
Can you imagine having dinner with Joey? How you doing?
If they stay enrolled.
Oh, they should. Yeah,
right.
They should stay enrolled. That would be the fun of it,
I guess. If you don't mind, it helps us out if you could give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. And if you're new, please subscribe and hit the bell. Okay, our next one is a staple now we're doing every week with this Offbeat, and it's we pick something, a resort place that you would stay at that's really themed unusually. Okay, this list here, the previous ones we did, obviously, Dolly Parton, Bobby's house, a UFO in trees. So you can read the list right there. Today's is stay aboard a restored World War II submarine.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, and this is the actual sub here. Sub is floating proudly in the Wisconsin's historic Manitowoc River. The sub sleeps 16, has 9 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It was launched in 1943. This has a pretty good history. Launched in 1943, the USS Cobia was vital to the American effort during World War II, sinking 13 Japanese vessels. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Once aboard, you'll get to take charge of your very own adventure with access to the entire submarine and with 65 sleeping spaces. So they have 65 sleeping spaces now on the submarine. That you
How
can
many?
bring people, 65. The sub is part of the Wisconsin Maritime Museum, which you'll gain access to your sleeping quarters. It also offers bathroom and basic kitchen facilities. So it's the sub is set up, and that's where you're staying, and that's where you're sleeping. But there's a museum that's attached to it. It's open to the public that you could actually use for nice modern bathrooms.
Oh, nice.
And it gives you a kitchen that's part of it, stuff like that. Okay, so that's kind of how it's divided.
I would think the rooms would be kind of small.
Well, it's a submarine, yeah. I have a few pictures of that. There are 65 sailors' bunks dotted throughout the sub, so you can tailor your own adventure. So you can sleep in a different spot every time if you want to see how they slept, right?
Yeah.
You'll have access to the museum and the sub throughout your stay, and these historic sites and bars and restaurants within easy walking distance. So you're right in the middle of an area that you can walk off. You say, what am I going to do on the sub all day, right? If I'm staying there for a few nights, well, there's everything in the area.
Okay.
It's kind of like, the when we go off on, I think it's New York. I'm not sure if it's Manhattan or not. They have that Naval Museum next to the cruise ship.
I think it is Manhattan, yeah.
And I'm surprised they don't rent that out, that submarine, because I think there's one there too. The museum has its own scenic rooftop bar called the Sub Pub.
Sub Pub.
The historic submarine, the Maritime Museum, sleeps up to 65 guests and sleeping bunks dotted throughout the submarine with bedding, toiletries. It has board games, card games provided for you. Bathroom and basic kitchen facilities, which has a fridge, microwave, kettle, hot drinks, light snacks are located in the museum, along with a selection of World War II themed movies. So you can watch movies, all World War II. You can store food and supplies in the museum's catering kitchen, which you'll also find stocked with hot drink making facilities and light snacks to enjoy your stay. Check-ins after 3 p.m. Check-in out is 10 a.m. This experience is not suitable for children under 2, and pets are not permitted. Access to the submarine is gained via stairs and bulkhead doors. Cost is $375 per night. Now, I don't think that's per person, so you could get it and have 10 people with you for that night. I imagine that's the way it works. So this is the sub, as you can see in the main picture. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to be there for handicapped people or anyone with any kind of disability.
Right, because you're going to be able to
look at
go
the
up
stairs,
and down the
right?
stairs.
So you're going from floor to floor on the stairs.
But it's a sub, so
right. It's if you really ever want to be in the sub, just like the mess area where they sit to eat. See, you can see, like you said, you're stepping through these.
I wouldn't mind touring it, but I wouldn't want to stay in.
I wouldn't mind a night or two. Just I think it'd be cool because it'd probably take you the full day to explore the whole sub,
well,
right?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
And there's where a family probably sat and had some tea and played cards. That's the mess on the ship. Okay, that's not necessary. I don't think you have access to this, but this would look like if they were cooking on the ship.
And it can hold 65 people.
65 people, yeah.
Wow. How long is it? Do you know?
This is a toilet. I don't know if you can see that. Now, this, I don't think they probably let you use these. You probably use the modern ones that are out in the museum, but that shows you what they had to go with.
Yeah.
Hey, Adventures of Traveling Mike. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. Now we're showing an offbeat, unusual lodging, which is a submarine. Okay.
Do you know how long the submarine is? How many feet it is?
No, I do not. I do not. Okay.
Well, it has 65 rooms. It's going to be pretty good size.
Well, I mean, you saw by the original picture.
Yeah,
I can measure. I mean, they're decent size, but you're gonna get claustrophobic.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think I'd get a little claustrophobic. I don't think I would like to tour it, but I don't think I'd want to stay there overnight.
I wouldn't have a problem. You probably would.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay, Nat. So your next story is?
My next story is Six Flags new all-park passport for Six Flags Cedar Park. North America's largest amusement park operator, Six Flags, just introduced a new pass to all of its parks. The new all-park passport debuted this week as an add-on to the 2025 season passes at both Schlitterbahn Parks in Texas, Schlitterbahn and Cedar Point, and Knott's Berry Farm, which joined the Six Flags family when Six Flags merged with Cedar Fair. The all-park add-on will be available at other parks as 2025 season passes go on sale, but the full state of benefits won't start right away. Guests who add the passport onto 2025 season passes for Cedar Fair properties will be able to visit any other Cedar Fair park for the rest of its 2024 operating calendar, and 2025 season guests who add on the passport onto 2025 season passes for Six Flags properties will be able to use the pass for entry to all Six Flags parks for the remainder of their 2024 operating calendars and 2025 seasons. You get all that?
Yeah, no, I'll summarize that when you're done. Because
starting January 6th, all park passport holders will be able to enter both Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks using the pass. There are 27 amusement parks and 15 water parks under the expanded Six Flags umbrella. All of them will be included in the all-park pass starting January 6th. Prices will vary by park and pass type.
Yeah, in summary, Munchie Channel lives right near Cedar Point in Kings Island. Now, where is that Ohio?
What is?
Cedar Point?
Cedar Point's Ohio, yeah.
Ohio, okay. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. Those are nice big parks. What they're doing is Six Flags, I don't know if it's a merger or buyout, Cedar Point. So now they own all the Cedar Point parks and the Six Flags parks. I thought I had heard someone say it's even that park over in California there, the one that Snoopy's in. Oh, I can't remember what the name of it is. But they own all the parks, which makes them the biggest company.
Well, it said Cedar Point and Knott's Berry Farm, which joins
Those are the
Six
Cedar
Flags.
Points, but there's one in California. It's Knoxbury Farm. I think that's the
I
one.
just
think
said that.
might
I
be
just,
part of
yeah, I said
Knoxbury Farm.
Knoxbury
Yeah.
Farm. I just said that to you.
So they own them all, but they can't. They want to do one pass to cover them all, which is a smart way to
Yeah,
do
that
it,
is
right?
a smart way to do it.
But
Yeah.
they can't just hand it out right now because you get half of 2024. It's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're doing it different ways at different speeds. But hopefully
Okay.
by 2025, I think
It'll
if you
merge.
buy a pass, say the Six Flags or Cedar Point, it will
allows
cover
you.
them all, right?
Okay.
Now I don't know if you have to pay a surcharge or you can just use that one pass to get in every park or not.
Yeah,
I'm not
because it
100%
said
sure.
Knoxbury
So Lake
Farm,
Erie- okay.
and then
since-
it said Schitterbaum Parks, Schlitterbaum Parks in Texas. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
I've heard the name. Cedar Point is on Lake Erie, and
Okay.
Kings Island is in Cincinnati.
Oh,
So
okay.
both over there. Okay.
No, that's good. Good to know.
All right, Nance. Thank you for that story. All right, our second rebus. We'll show it to you, then we'll bring it up again before we give the answer. Look at the picture, put it in the back of your heads, and if you can throw it into the comments. We'll look for your answer. Okay, got it, Nance?
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, that's a pretty picture.
All right, this one is. This is kind of cool. I wish all cruise lines would do this. First look at Carnival Cruise Line's new beach club. Okay, now this is not. First, that it was like an island. You know how Disney just bought another island? They had the private islands in Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's not a private island. This is actually a resort.
Oh, is
you know
it?
how when you're on a cruise ship, you go to a day resort? You
Yeah.
pay a fee and just go to a resort.
Yeah, they
for a day?
did in St. Lucia. Remember when we were at Virgie Beach? They had that resort right
Yeah.
next to Virgie
Well, a
Beach.
lot of them have
Yeah.
a resort there.
Yeah.
Well, this would be a lot easier to control and probably cleaner and safer and all that stuff. So Carnival Cruise Line bought and built a resort. Okay. So Carnival Cruise Line gave the first look. It's called Pearl Cove Beach Club. That will be
Pearl
located at the new private port. So they got the port, but it's not like they own the island.
Right.
That is under construction on Celebration Key. Okay, so it's on the island of Celebration Key. Pearl Cove Beach Club will be an adults only 18 plus
nice.
retreat that offers a premium experience when visiting Celebration Key. It will have an 11,000 square foot infinity pool and a swim up bar. The beach club will have a private beach with sun lounges and beachside food and drink service.
Nice.
Guests who are booked on the Carnival Cruise visit Celebration Key can book at the Pearl Cove Beach Club on sailings through January 2nd, 2026. So the ship docks. I don't know how close it is to the resort.
Yeah.
You pay for a package,
Nice.
excursion,
Yeah.
and you go to the resort.
Yeah.
Now, the three options they are offering are club access. So you get to get in there and use the facilities, and you get one free welcome drink. Okay, everything else you'd have to pay for drinks and food. Club Access Plus is an open bar, maximum of 10 drinks, plus the use of facilities. Okay, no food. And Club Access All Inclusive is the open bar, maximum of 10 drinks, and food from the Pearl Cove restaurant. Okay,
Nice.
So you basically get everything.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what the price difference is. They didn't have it posted at this time. Would be for the three things.
And you booked this as an excursion.
I would, think of excursion, you know?
Yeah, because I know when we went to Virgie Beach in St. Lucia, they had that beautiful resort next to, and you could do a day. You could do a day pass.
Munchie's going to Celebration Key in August 2025.
Oh, nice. It looks
cool.
Beautiful.
So would you take, I don't know if did I say this is going to be open? When is it going to be open? What
I
did
think
I
you
say?
said 2020.
It doesn't say. It said it's under
Sailing.
construction, so it probably won't be open by the time. Well, 2025 would be open, yeah. Celebration Key is
July 2025.
Is Carnival Cruise Line's new private port that is currently under construction on Grand Bahama Island.
Okay.
The port will open in July 2025. Okay,
Nice.
so I read ahead of my own thing, right?
I know, you should have read that. I was going to ask you exactly where it is, but it said Grand Bahama Island.
It will be available to accommodate up to 2 Carnival ships at a time. A pier extension will then be added to double the daily capacity to 4 ships each day.
Nice.
So yeah, I would actually gear booking a cruise if I knew what this was one of the excursions. You know how we always look for a cruise that has a private island because I think it's the best port you can have. This would be right up there, don't you think?
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
So I'm curious if Munchie's plans on going on that.
That's awesome. I bet you're looking forward to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
and
beautiful.
this is just a few more pictures.
It looks beautiful.
A few more pictures. So this is the pool.
Wow.
Beautiful pool.
Beautiful pool.
And there's the beach. Looks like a nice white sand beach.
Oh, yeah,
You
it
can't
does.
tell how
Lovely.
soft it is, but it looks nice, huh?
Yeah, can't beat the Caribbean waters.
And that's a restaurant there.
So relaxing. What a way to enjoy yourself.
Well, if it wasn't,
Everything's included.
well, if it wasn't overly expensive, the all-inclusive would be the way to go.
Yeah.
Because in Mexico, they're very affordable,
Mhm.
and they have everything, the food, the
Yeah.
drinks. Okay. Now, your last story
Yeah.
will settle a controversy, big, huge
Okay.
controversy that Carnival has.
All right. Well, Carnival Cruise Line settles French fry controversy. Carnival Cruise Line guests who appreciate the delicious hand-cut French fries served at Guy's Burger Joint will be happy to know that they are back due to popular demand. The cruise line apparently had opted for a shortcut in preparing the fries by no longer hand cutting them, and guests noticed. Several brought up the issue with the line's brand ambassador, John Heald, who routinely converses with guests via his Facebook page. For those commenting about the fries, you may have noticed that on some ships we have returned to the original recipe, hand-cut fries, and we will be doing this throughout the fleet in the days and weeks ahead. Heald wrote he attributed the return to hand-cut fries to a senior-level food and beverage executive who heeded the guests' concerns. The reaction to the change was quick and positive. Guy's Burger Joint was created in partnership with celebrity Guy Fieri and debuted on Carnival Liberty in 2011. In 2023, a total of 10.5 million burgers were served from Guy's Burgers across all Carnival Cruise Line ships.
So, controversy solved, right? We were trying to figure this out earlier. I'm not sure why they would taste so different. Just have them hand cut and done with a machine. Unless it's a thickness, we figured, right?
Yeah, I know. I like the fries. I mean, we enjoyed Guy's Burgers, and the fries we thought were good. But
right, but I just wonder. All I can picture, if you're hand cutting them somehow, right, you're gonna have a different shape, a little thicker.
Yeah.
Maybe they like that with the softer inside. I'm not sure. They tasted good to us.
Yeah, they were good. We really enjoyed Guy's Burgers. The fries.
But ours would have been the original ones, right? Before they switched to the
we didn't have the hand cut ones.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Nance. And we go to that's our last story, and we move to our Rebus. Does anyone want to throw a guess into the? Hey, Scott Smith,
hey,
how you
Scott,
doing?
How you doing?
Another driver.
Yeah. Hope the weather's good while you're driving.
Yeah, the rain finally stopped here. It's sunny.
Yeah, it's sunny now. Yeah. It was a little cool this morning, but it's warming up now.
Nance, do you have any guess what that is?
I don't know. Cover your head.
Cover your head. Close. Want to make one more guess before I give the answer? How many of these are there?
Head for cover. Head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head for cover.
It is head for cover.
Head for cover. Okay.
Okay. So that ends our Rebus. Join us next Thursday for our under 35-minute offbeat travel news. And we appreciate you coming in today to join us. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out and have a good day.
Stay young. Have fun. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.